Kicker Chase McLaughlin will get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Formation for the Lions.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. Those fall into the wrong hands. That game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A give. This is Irving. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Shepard. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll manage only a couple. Come on, Shakansi. In on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Levante David doing his work on defense. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd down and 8. Throwing here is Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Lions.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the... And forcing 3rd down. To throw is Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in Week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander. And the Lions will take over here just past the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone. Deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Goff to throw. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line. Starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Lions offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs